We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Hello, my name is Abdil and welcome to Monster Morgue. In today's build, we're gonna do the Fiend mask, the one from the documental Becoming an Immortal. I hope you enjoy this video. I start by making a rough sketch of the face on a piece of cardboard. Then I trace it on a 6mm EVA foam. I cut the ear areas and the eye area. Now, with contact cement, I glue all the edges in the middle. Now we're gonna start with the nose area, but first let's do the sketch of the rest of the expression of the face. Always have your reference to guide you. For this part, we're gonna need the heat gun. We're gonna heat it in the back and in the front. Then with our fingers, we're gonna bend it and make the nose area. I also try to bend it in the forehead, as shown, and a bit in the jaw area. I open an incision in the mouth area, and I cut like a millimeter, 2 millimeters, almost, for one to breathe. Now, with a marker, I'll fill all the area that needed to be filled in color black. Now, with the heat gun, I make a pattern inside the black area, as shown. Now, with some clay foam and a little bit of water and glue, I paste the mouth area first, using the red one. For the sculpting tools, you can use, I use mostly my hands in this project, but I use only one instrument, and you can use a pen or even a popsicle stick. It's easy. Now, with some brown foam clay, we're gonna do the forehead. Remember to use the mixture of glue and water. You can also use this for smoothing the clay. Now, with your tool or pencil, you can do these lines. Now we make this sausage figure and we put it in the top of the eye, as shown. Now, in the other eye, always use your reference, remember. Now let's work with the nose area. Now, making a sausage form, we're gonna do the cheekbones. Remember, the water and the glue is the key to maintain this all together. Now we're gonna finish the nose. Here I'm just punching some holes for later to put some strings on it. Now let's work the bottom lip area. So let's cover the other areas, like the ear area. It's just the same foam clay. In this case, it's black, but we later gonna paint it all together to be uniform. Remember, this is the first build, the part 1 of 2. This mask have 2 faces, one in the front and one in the back. We're working on the front part. Then we're gonna work in the back part for the next video. Now we let this dry for 24 hours. Let's work on the teeth. I'm using some cold porcelain. First, I start with the fangs. Later, I work down to the teeth. For this part, remember to use your reference, your picture, your drawing. Always keep it near. We're also gonna let this dry for 24 hours. Now let's paint. We're gonna use some couple of colors. First, I'm using some brown with white. I blend the brown with white, almost making like a ghostly white color, mostly white, a bit of brown. To make the base, I paint all the mask. Now, with some black, we're gonna paint all that hot glue we did as a makeup. And inside the eyes, inside the mouth, and the part where we're gonna glue the teeth. Now, with some alcohol inks, we're gonna use the black and the red mostly. We're gonna use it in the in the edges of the stuff. We're gonna paint the mouth with some red alcohol ink and all the edges of the mask as shown. Now, with some white, we're gonna do the dry brush technique in all over the mask as shown. Now, let's glue the teeth. We're gonna start from the middle to the end of the mouth as shown. We're gonna use some super glue for this. Now we got the full mouth with teeth. Let's put the strings. I just use a needle and put the strings as shown. A black string. Now with some washers and a dome plastic jewelry and some super glue, I'm gonna do the edges, 4 in totals as shown. Now with some basic Halloween makeup, I'm gonna use some burgundy in all the edges of the mouth and mask. Then with some mustard color, I'm gonna do some shadows. I'm using my fingers to blend this to the bottom. Here's the mustard color I told you before. We're almost there. Now, with a little bit of water and black acrylic paint, let's paint the teeth. I just put a little bit black and with some damp cloth, I wipe out the excess. Then, with some yellow acrylic paint, I do a dry brush on the teeth. He's the eater of worlds. Let's put some Mod Podge, make Mod Podge all over the face of the mask. Now, with some elastic, we're going to put in the back part so we can strap it to our heads. And I think we're done for this video. Remember, there's a part 2 coming up. If you like the video, please consider to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Till next time, good night.